on. Big artists in the house. Big artists tonight in the house. Yes, artist Khausion from Jamaica. So we have a lot of great music. Welcome on, everybody. Welcome on. Good to see you. Alright, I gotta put the glasses on so I can see who's coming in the live tonight. So I'm gonna flash the money. Not to king. Welcome on. So I'm gonna flash the yardy money and everybody are coming. So welcome on. In the background is our Queens. I gotta uncover the camera. The camera was blocked on YouTube. That's not gonna work. So in the background is our Queens Rhythm. Queens Rhythm. If you saw this week, it's a #2 video on Kim Possible, Roots FM, me and Akeem Jesus, King Akeem Jesus, with Island Love. Yeah, man, big chop. Yeah, man, spread the money. Spreading the more money. So really exciting. I talked to like Trinidad. I talked to Gambia. Everybody's getting to start with the shows. They say right now the first ones is like gonna be on them, but the shows are coming. So everybody's kind of doing their own thing. Energetic music. Welcome on. Nice to see you. Make sure you are subscribed to Cleanway Records. Again, in the background is our Queen's Rhythm with the big track for King of King Jesus and then check out the video from Island Love. Yes, shout out to Richie Lyon, Trinidad. Shout out to my whole Mike Force International Sound, Gambia, DJ Alkaline. Yeah, man, all the DJs from there, they've been calling money. Swear to God. Just do the regular vape tonight. Try not to smoke the herb on the line, even though we love the herb. So tonight, again, our guest share out the live Khausion. Big artist, great music. Usually I pick a favorite, and I'm supposed to put out the video, but I gotta tell you, this artist, every one of these songs sounds like a hit. Really big artist. So it's a pleasure to have him in the house. He'll be joining us shortly and share out the live. Pull it up and give everybody a little singing tonight. Let me pull it up, the Queen's Rhythm, and give everybody a little singing. Welcome on YouTube, welcome on Instagram. Yeah, man, share out the live. Our big artist tonight from Jamaica, Khausion. And I'm on the close. Tell everybody, I keep missing it. I'll tell you that track, the artist was the one who put me on it. King Akeem, we're just talking about you. And I always miss the start. Tell me boy, don't run with my body, my youth, but no monkey not in my youth. Tell me boy, don't run with my money, me not hungry and the gal can't eat on my shoes. I'm like a dolly house. Yeah, man. So Khausion will be coming in a little bit. Just keep enjoying the show. Make sure you tune in. Hopefully next week I'll be coming from Gambia, and my artist next week will be JC Money. And y'all, I know the waiting list is just growing, but we're gonna get everybody on the show. More and more big artists. Shout out Big Pop. Yeah, man, his music on the studio tonight. Just as I say, really exciting show. So Khausion will be joining in a little bit. And get your drink on, get your smoke on, grab a seat, get comfortable. Make sure you subscribe to Cleanway Records all over. Yosef, go on. Make sure you subscribe to Cleanway Records. YouTube, Cleanway Records, Instagram. More great videos coming out. Also on this rhythm is Jolanda Book Boss, aka Book Boss, with Mamma Mia. And that'll be dropping on our YouTube channel also this week. And also look out for King Akeem Jesus with his Mama Love. We're waiting on the video teaser. That's also going to go out this weekend for Mother's Day. And Ross Dumpin right now, they're hopefully finishing up my cover art because I did a song called Normal Angel, and that's for my mom going out for Mother's Day. So a lot of big music coming out. Just stay tuned. Make sure you're checking out all over. My Spotify people today, not Spotify, sorry, my T-Mobile today was helping me out. They said they're going to go on Spotify. Make sure you're following all of our artists, get into their playlist. Yeah, man, King Akeem, I hope everything's going well. Just had surgery today on his arm. He's got a, what do they call it? Yosef, I'll go on. Cyborg arm. Yeah, man, cyborg arm. King Akeem. Yeah, so we can't wait. Wishing all healing to our artists. And again, I am hopefully flying out to the Gambia this weekend. So you guys want to show me see me on the stage show. I'll be in Jamaica in June. Got our Ross production with the Spotlight show. That's going to be June 14th in St. Anne. Brownstone. Big up all our fans in Brownstone. Another date in June. Shout out to Oh my gosh, so many shout outs, guys. Shout out to Young Russian Mafia. I have a song coming out, In Control, with him. And yeah, we're getting ready. Our artists will be coming in any minute. Khausion, a lot of music tonight. A lot of music tonight to go through. So hopefully he's going to be able to come in. I'm going to be able to hear him really well. Yeah, Queen's Rhythm. We also got Excel Black on this Queen's Rhythm with my queen. Yeah, so get out there again, all things Clean My Records, all things Khausion, official Khausion on Instagram. And again, you'll be joining us in just a few minutes. So, I'm not seeing the live coming up on my phone. So weird. Internet sometimes. There we go. All right, so I'm going to join the live as well. Thank you, Yosef. Oh man, where you coming from tonight? We love all that. Shout out Marilyn and Rostova, that's me on my page. Yeah, man. Man, I love all those emojis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, man, I hope you love it. I hope you love what we're doing. I started out 2 shows and it was just like too much. So I did 1. And now I think I gotta jump into, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got 11 tracks from the artist tonight. So I'm gonna send them out a message, tell them to join in. Rocking on the boat. Nice rhythm, isn't it? I can keep singing like a whole bunch of different things to it. So let me let Khausion know I am live. My Jamaican flag. Shout out to all my Yardie friends. Shout out Jamaica, Grand Span. Everybody one. Hope you're having a great Thursday. Time is just flying, y'all, man. Flying. Alright, let me let the artist know I am live. Come on in. Come on in, the word is fine. So share the live. Yeah, man, give him a nice welcome. Like I said, if you didn't know him yet, look out for Khausion. That's Khausion. Official Khausion on Instagram. And again, some really great tracks. So again, we'll get queued up. And again, check out Island Love if you haven't yet. I think it's about to go to let me see. It's doing really well. 8,500 views, y'all. Yeah, man, look at it go viral. It's a big song. Congratulations to King Hakeem. That's the first song that somebody wrote completely for me, singer-songwriter. I am SAJB. Wagwan. Sometimes I can't read those handles, you know. All right, so I think I'm going to drop us soon from the artist. Again, this is Khausion, Khausion. Big artist. I'm just learning and getting familiar with his music. And again, like every song he has tonight is a hit, and he's here. Perfect timing. Khausion, what do you mean? I'm going to drop one of his tunes right now.
Khausion.
Big artist. Jamaican house.
Just the one. And then my people, you did have to bring me about.
Share out the live. Khausion in the house. Clean Wayne sound. Come on.
Yo, it's so amazing why you're not the God of men. You keep giving on and it's still so you want to trust them. Yo, it's so amazing why you're not the God of men.
Salute.
Very often. But them can't tell I nothing. Me a one boy keep my third eye open. Remember me tell you this young class. I know I begin teeth and laugh. Sorry if man a dog and him turn round for eat you. Same friends that try to help and them same one turn round for eat you. I like you and them a fight you. Yo, it's so amazing why not the other man.
Yeah, man, Khausion fans, come and join live. Share out the live. Press it out to all your friends.
Yo, it's so amazing why not the other man. Friends are kill friends on this up and
Share it out now. Share it out. Share your live.
We go on right and back. But when I'm my time to get the help, them wouldn't go and try them. Them brain is shitty like crap. Them man was so far up. And they see my downfall. And over them would have glad. If you should feel you, so no put a
Khausion on Clean Wayne sound. Share out the live, guys. Y'all join in. Share it out. Receiv's giving us a link to let him join in. Not yet. Artists, sometimes you gotta go out and come back in, you know? Send the waves. Come in, Khausion. I'm not sure what part of Kingston he's in tonight. Not Kingston, sorry. Let us us know what part of Jamaica you're in tonight. Shout out all my Yardy friends, man. Shout out Yardy abroad, Trinidad, Guyana, Colombia, Zimbabwe, Tanzania. Shout out to all our DJ friends around the world. We're all coming live soon. Yeah, man, that was Trust, Caution. All right, Caution, try to go out and come back in again sometimes from Trust. Let's go into Real Friends.
Go regular, me a tell you say I got show.
Big tune. Like I said, one of these big tunes. Empress Naya, Predator in the house. Yard and abroad. Production JC, welcome on DC.
Sending off the translate front of the board and we shell me. You think I joke?
Oh, hush. Sorry, guys. I don't have a real DJ turntable yet, you know? Just get one of those DJ turntables.
Yeah, tell us if you love everybody, but don't trust everyone.
Empress, I'm waiting. For the Freeway Records. All the big artists right now from the Freeway Records. Thank y'all. So humble. The label's only about a year old and man, we just did so much. Soon looking to hiring people to do some publishing, some distribution. We're just building systems and teams. I want to get out on the road. Great. Thank you, man. Bless up too.
We make up every real friend.
Yeah, man. Bring in the artist. Shirt alive. Caution in the house.
Pick up every real friend.
Miller, Mikhail, Wagwan. Thank you, Empress. Thank you.
Them are your friend, them are friend class. Stop where from where you want food in the box. When your shoes are on the down, them never leave.
Northwest, yeah, man.
From where you come from now, I'm still there now. We're not afraid to feel contact.
Every one of your songs sounds like a hit. No joke, Caution. Listen, can't wait to meet you.
Real friend. Never feel, never lie.
Tell you, selfishly is a really nice way to meet up with the artist, you know?
Real friend. From the night left we all. Then we ask them to go. Just to one. Me glad to some friends. Send me out long time. Because if I know, they would have fooled me a buy. So damn why they not like me. Every day them a fight me.
Your message, right? Trust real friends.
It's that we cover by the Almighty. We make up every real friend. Never feel,
I can't wait to talk to the artist about the production. Alright, artists, try to go out and come back in again. It's not gonna be enjoying. Share the live, y'all. Share the live.
See all of my friends and my boss, we say R.I.P. Move up so you sit down in a VIP.
Caution in the house, Freeway and Sound, Wagwan, y'all. Thanks for coming to join us on a Thursday evening.
No time me a chat, them know we should be there with me.
Sorry about the time. Last something, we're an hour time difference tonight.
We big up every real friend. Come and see a lighter. From you are a real friend. Big up every real friend.
Shout out all my real friends, all my Freeway family. Love y'all.
Never be a devil liar. Listen here again. Big up every real.
Yeah, man. Big up every real friend, man. Again, big up Mike for Sound Gambia. Big up DJ Alkaline. Yeah, my DJ, long time. Big up all the DJs in Gambia right now. DJ Ellis, all of them putting on the Afro Dance Hall Festival, Clash Fest. That's going to be the 13th in Secunda. And then on the 21st at the, oh my gosh, Willie Sports Bar. Yeah, man, so you're going to see me there. Official Caution. Yeah, man, say ready. It's just not letting me join you in yet. All right, let's see. Artists. It's not giving me a request. Caution, you sure you're following me? If you're following me, it should give me the live and let me join in. All right, we just keep going. We're just going to keep going. I'm going to pull up that song again, y'all. I love that. Real Friends. What do you mean? Everybody need a real friend. Light it for real friend.
Me I tell her say I
DJ, I Peña. Oh, go on. DJs, let me know where you're from. Send us your emails so we can send you some great music. Khausion in the house, artist Khausion, big artist. Mr. Khausion.
Standing up with your fake friend, cause the boy them will shell me.
Just no fake friends.
Yo, Jimmy Dan, you don't tell me. Standing up with your boy them, cause the whole of them men.
Send in my artist. Send in my artist. Yes, man. More life. Yes, man. Yeah, man. I love it. DJ Hype Gmail.com. We lost it. Where'd it go? Let me take a screenshot. Thank you, DJ. Thank you. Yeah, man. Send that. Where you from? Yes, Khausion. I see you following me. DJ Nightlife. Walk on. London in the house. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, DJ. Check out Ross Something. Right, Trinidad said they like, I'm climbing low. Never fake, never loyal. Yeah, man, DJ Nightlife is keeping up English on the live. He's keeping the name. Yeah, man, he had surgery today. He's got a cyborg arm. Yeah, man, share the live. Let's keep cautioning.
Because if I know, they would have pulled me away. Saddam, why them not like me? Every day them a fight me. It's like them a sister that we come up with me and we make up every real friend. Never fake, never lie. Put up a light to them. Big up
yeah, man, send the energy so artists can join in. Tell you, the bigger the show is, the more trouble we have getting these artists in. Data, you know?
See all of my friends and my boss, we say R.I.P. Move up so you sit down in a VIP. Genuine life goes on.
Yeah, man, shout out Turbulence tonight. Yeah, bookshelf Turbulence for introducing me to Khausion and also next week's guest. You know, so you're real, put your lighters up. Put your lighters up, put your lighters up.
Let me see a lighter. From you are a real friend. Big up every real friend.
Come on, get in Khausion. I don't know why it's not letting me join.
Listen me again. Big up every real.
Yeah, man. Let's try another song. Sometimes that's what happens. I just start playing their music, and I'm definitely seeing what would you say, meds here. You know, so we had Trust, Real Friends, and now this is called Wrong. Yeah, but get your high grade ready, because right after this, I'm going to pull up high grade. I know we're going to get Khausion in for that one, high grade. Khausion in the house. Wrong. Cleanway and Sound.
Breaking news, man, and then take a look on your TV. Can we do the take a ground? Show them our days and over.
Roman music. Good night, thanks for joining in. Make sure you follow Cleanway Records all over the place. Follow official Khausion. Artist tonight, Khausion. Great voice. Every song he's on music.
And because of the yard on the fast lane, no future box. Just see the face, say them a run the lane just to get it done here, but a pretty cat it, and I read this what them here.
Pull up, money pull up. Yeah, man, wrong. Khausion in the house. Official Khausion.
One tree for the juvenile you bring. Breaking news, man, and then take a look on your TV. Can we do the
Big tune. Yeah, man, share the live and see the stress. Khausion, make them come in. Yeah, man, here it comes. This one got him. Yes, man. Coming in. Come in, my artist. Helpful. Thank you, man. Love that. Yes, yes, I hear him. I hear him. I hear him. Yay! I'm so excited to get them. Give the money. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. One more. I hear you. I hear you. It's not bringing you in yet, though. You're coming. You're coming. Come on. Just a little more data. Just a little more data. I hear you. Yes, you're coming. You're coming. You're coming. You're coming. It's crazy. Look, he's on my phone, but you're not showing up here. It's my thing. It's crazy. It's so crazy, artists. I don't know what I'm on. Alright, just big tune, artist. So, alright, I'm hearing you. I'm gonna lower your volume. I don't know why I'm not seeing you. It's the craziest thing. Look at this. So I see you on my phone where I'm watching you. So it looks like the fans are seeing you, but you're not showing up on my phone. Crazy. But you hearing me? No, we lost him. All right, we need a little better connection, y'all. Man. All right, we're going to get the artist in. Here we go again. Tell you this thing. Let's pull up wrong again. Yeah, man, pull it up, pull it up. Money, pull up. Bringing the artist, bringing the power of the word. Sound. Money, 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 money. Money sound, money sound, money sound. Yeah, man. Send the artist through. Come on, give the full data. Give the full data. Give the full data. Yeah, man. Pull up again. What do you mean?
Breaking news, man, are dead. Take a look on your TV, can we do the take a run? Show them our days and no one there. We do the take a run. Now them gone missing, everybody concerned. We do the take a run. Show them our days and no one there. We do the take a run.
Oh, this is so crazy, guys. All go on.
And listen, and because of the help and the false lane, no future boss.
We're gonna get him in. We're gonna get him in.
Just to get the damn name, but a pretty cat it. And I read this what them say.
Send him in. Yes, artists, we'll get you in. Big show, I'm gonna tell you. Come on, send the artist.
That's why them gone on the clear. The only take a run. Show them how they can do one. The only take a run.
Yeah, make it Khausion the right turn. Make him come in.
Take a run. Show them how they can do one. The only take a run.
Big two. High grade, ready. The next one is going to be high grade. Good night. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to Female Sound, your very own
That's why they're going to
right. Culture, teach you roots and culture. Big music tonight. Make sure you're following Khausion. Every song is a big song.
Live too long, you don't have a bed, but I call you all one youth. Do the research from every good man. They want that the one direction. You see them take up run. Show them ideas and no one.
Big two. This time the artist is coming in. So they're coming right now.
Everybody concerned. We want them take up run. Show them ideas and no one. We want them take up run.
Yes, that's determination, artist. Rastafari. Give thanks and praise. Man, I tell you, every time I don't know what it is, artist, but I'm telling you, the hottest song, the more important things we're talking about, the more challenging it is to get in and join the live. So it's great to see you tonight, artist. Khausion, nice to meet you. Yes, man. Yes, and yes, man. Yes, man. Give thanks, artists. I'm loving, to be honest. I just told them, I didn't know you. I want to thank Turbulence for introducing us. I just love this platform because it's a really cool way for me to get, personal with artists where maybe if I was waiting to see you at a show or on the road, we'd never get to talk. So, Rebel. Um, so it's just exciting. But I got to be honest, I don't like to set up the competition, but every one of your tracks tonight, sometimes I'm always looking for like one I'm going to highlight. Everyone is a hit, I swear. So real, Akeem the Prince, everyone, really everyone. So if we can introduce yourself to the fans, and I want to get right into talking a little bit about the production. I love your productions. They all just really stand out as every one of them top notch, professional, and you know ready to bust. So introduce us a little bit, and then we'll talk a little bit about your productions.
People we don't know. J-A-J-U, S-I-O-N. Don't know Khausion there representing it. Yeah, man, really and proper. Northwest, Springmore, Chartist. Don't know. Conscious artists. You see it with some real and positive and uplifting music. So people want to go out there and check out the music, you see me? Check out the social media them. For some real songs right now, we can uplift your spirit, uplift your mentally, you understand me? Right, they said it.
Yes, man. Yes, man. Definitely. So I played already. Trust. So we definitely had a theme going. Trust. And then I played Real Friends, and then we just played Wrong. So that definitely started out, a whole kind of definitely conscious discussion. So if you would, you want to tell them a little bit about how long you've been doing music, and is it just the conscious, and how you got into that? There's so much message already to the youth. So I love it.
Music, my band. Come see, close, like, call it a family doing music. You understand me?
Yes.
Born in a place called Pain Avenue, aka Painland. You
Okay.
see? My cousin and uncle is Little John. You know Little John, the icon reggae artist, you know?
Okay.
So yeah, we used to
Chef
growing up, we
Linstead,
used to
I
see
Imply
all
Music,
the greats them coming in the community,
Fresh
come
Prince.
really,
Nice to see you all.
perform on a song called Romantic Soul in
Okay.
McCoy Lane, you know. You have Gregory Isaac, you have
Big names, big names, big.
Leroy Smart, Beanie Man,
Just some
you got
small, some small
you
people in the industry. what part of Jamaica is that for the people that don't know these lanes? Kingston.
Kingston,
Okay, okay,
Kingston 11, yeah,
okay.
Kingston 11. Yeah, so growing up, we were always like this because in these communities, you understand me? Whatever you see that is trending, that's what youths really want to go into.
Yes.
You understand me? So seeing the likes of many icons in reggae and dancehall music, we always wanted to do these things. So I could always write music, but to really deliver these music, I didn't have that, the real knowledge about it and how to do it. So, it was not until I relocated, my mother moved to St. Catherine.
Okay.
I met some friends who was also,
Key to low, link up
involved
music.
in music, and from there, they had the part of music that I didn't have, and that was the performance.
Okay.
So from there, yeah, I learned all that, and the rest is
Thank
history.
you, Key to low.
So from there, music started, but professionally, it was like in what, like I would say 2016 when my first
Audio tracks.
my first real hit, first real recording, which was a hit, a song called Wine and Split.
Mine and
You
splits.
understand me?
Okay.
That song, yeah, that compilation of Massacre, Kaledo, Tifa, Q
I don't know. Did you give us? I don't think you gave us that track. I heard a couple of tracks that I know was out there. A couple of the rhythms. Okay.
That track is on YouTube though. And out of 12 tracks, my track was the top 5 selling track.
Salute,
On
salute,
that
salute, salute,
compilation.
salute, salute, salute,
Yeah.
salute. Congratulations, yeah.
For an upcoming act, I felt the love from there, and from ever since it's just acceleration and non-stop.
Salute,
Non-stop.
salute. You deserve it, artist. You deserve it. As I say, you're bringing on the heat. It looks like shows are just opening up. Caution. So, anything exciting coming up yet? Because, like as I said, the shows are just opening. I came to music only during COVID. I mean, I did it behind the scenes, but I stepped out as a performer. Literally, like the Christmas just before COVID started, I had a health channel, and I was doing really well with my health. So I said, well, what do I want to do with my life? I said, I want to sing and dance, and I really culture music was just like it was just like a natural thing, but it's kind of the hardest thing to come to. So now they're starting to say like the shows. I'm so excited because I only got to do a few performances in Jamaica like during COVID. I've had experience on stage, but we're ready now. Like everything's just popping up. So anything for you coming up now? And again, we can't wait. So anything?
Yeah, we have some shows with promoters. We are in
Lyrical Prophet. Yeah, man.
dialogue with with a couple promoters right now. So we're just working on settling everything because we find out that a lot of artists nowadays them now do the paperwork them right when them and promoters doing shows and really even so leaving a country going into another country and don't really have proper paperwork, any contract signed and all of them stuff there. It's really messing up many of these artists right now. So we're just working on the contracts and paperwork on everything right now because I don't want to be caught in that game as well.
I'm glad you say that. Yeah, it's a little bit of a tough thing because a lot of the pretty much all over the world right now they're telling me like these first shows that they're doing are mostly local, mostly self-starting because the I guess you'd say like the funders and the sponsors that have been funding and sponsoring all these shows have had to do other things for the last 2 years. So now things are just opening up. So most of these places are telling me that like the first show's on them. So they're just bringing in local artists. So this paperwork and these big contracts and the travel is not that extensive. And then they're saying they hopefully when the funds come in. So I kind of took a show like that. I'm not gonna lie because I figured it was an opportunity, and now we're trying to see we're working on them just doing my flight. I'm like I'm on the flyers, I'm on everything, so I get that. And I'm glad you brought that up for another reason because I actually was a label. I've been publishing, and my one of my big passions is teaching the artists, especially in Jamaica, how to do it the right way and how to do it legally. Create your own label to protect you. Um, thank you, thank you, thank you. What is it? Big ups, Empress Nair again. Yeah, she said big ups, official caution. More life and blessings come your way. Great artist. Jump God just jumped in. Sana's family joined in. Yeah, man. Thank you. Audio tracks, lyrical prophet. So yeah, it's an important thing to do. You have to know when. There's times when I think artists need to like, take a chance and do a show, and then there's times to me when the contract. To me, the most important thing is getting the permission to be on a particular rhythm. That's really important to have. So when you can go promote it, you can perform it because maybe some producer or record label puts you on a rhythm, but you don't have the paperwork. So you're going out and performing, maybe you're not going to get coverage for it. So there's a lot of little things that they do, or things like registering for a Payoneer account, because in Jamaica and a lot of these countries, you guys can't get PayPal, and that's how the digital music pays today. You pay through PayPal. I don't want to have to pay my artists as a record label. I told them all. I said, make sure your thing is straight before I even take them. I make sure they have their IP number. They're knowing about registering and protecting their music first. So yeah, there's a lot of business sides that I think is really important. So I love what you're doing. So these productions, the first couple of tracks that we heard, Trust, Friends, and Wrong, are those more recent, same producers, or tell us a little bit about that? Because again, all these are
These are numerous producers. You understand me? These producers are like just most of them are friends that just want to see the talent really reach where they would love for it to reach. So we decided we're gonna, put some stuff together. They created these rhythms.
Kamisha, thank you for joining us.
Put our prayers, we put our prayers over these rhythms and come up with a lot of inspirational message in these songs.
I love it. Are you doing all your own writing? Are you fully singer-songwriter? You said you were having those ideas and those conscious thoughts before you even started to sing, but yeah, I love it.
Because let me tell you something. You see, music is really expression of oneself or someone else. And anytime I get a rhythm, before we even, really start to sing or anything, I don't know where to chant a prayer.
I love that.
The rhythm to really get connected with your soul, with the Almighty and everything. And
Rastafari. Rocka's just joined in. Man, I tell you, boy, Khausion, you just gave me a lesson, and I'm going to start to do that a little bit more. Definitely a little more prayer. I know running my label, even when I was a little girl, like I had the passion for art, for music and art. And I knew enough as a little girl that like great artists need good protection. And I also kind of knew that the devil was in the industry, and then all my life I never really felt the devil, until I started officially doing music and especially like reggae, dancehall. Oh my gosh. And I said, boy, I never feel him. Oh shoot. I never felt him so strong. I never felt him so strong. So I think I'm going to add that. Somebody just said that. Pray. Yeah, I know sometimes, no joke, some rhythms, like I just listen and just God gives me the whole song. Like, I know that that's like a calling when that happens because I've seen people in the industry. I had an ex that was in the industry. He'd get these rhythms and that was part of what was pulling me out. He'd be there suffering and like forcing, trying to force it. And I'd be just hearing stuff, and like he didn't even want to hear me. And I'm like, doesn't he know I'm an artist? Doesn't he know like I can write music? Like, and I wasn't getting any credit. So as I started coming into it, some of it, but I'm gonna keep what you said, and I think I'm gonna do that more and more because I keep acquiring rhythms. I have like 50 rhythms for the label now, so I'm definitely gonna do more praying on the rhythms. I love that. I love that. I have so we played Trust Friends Wrong. Tell me which one you think will go better next. Better or It's a Shame?
All right. After a wrong turn, you have to have why you can take a wrong turn, right? So basically, you now will know it. Because all of my songs are really follow to the previous chapter. People really live how we really do music.
I love that.
It's just follow of previous.
I love that. They call that in education like cyclical. You cycle or you there's another word like you keep taking a little piece and then bringing it out, taking a little piece, going back, taking it out. So it's a continuing lesson. It's a continuing lesson. Oh, so you wanna pull the next one then? So today not tomorrow then?
Yeah, man. You have to tell them why they use them now. Why they take a wrong turn. You understand? Through them now will makes them take a wrong turn.
I love that. I love that. So which one do you think next then? Better, It's a Shame. I don't know if you know the ones I have.
It's a shame. It's a shame normally would go after no bits and then you have better.
All right. So let me see if I have no meds. I see new. I see number. Maybe that's the no. Maybe that's the no one. Let me see. This one. No, not yet.
That is it. That is no mess.
That's the one. All right, that one. And then Better?
And then you have It's a Shame.
Okay, and then Better after that. All right, cool. So we're going to pull up No Meds. Khausion in the house. Cleanway and Sound. Share the live. Find official Khausion all over Cleanway and Sound. Big up. Peace to the living in the house. Shout out Tower Road. What's the house? Salute. Artists taking praise over the rhythms.
Younger generation, now what you know is. I know that nothing of any attention. Most of them are dead, better enough from whatever. Younger younger generation.
Young artists, you must have some meds. Hold your meds. Message. Shut up.
What is your intention? Me show you the right excellence to know what first from let us overcome without work and dedication. So much better you reach your self-belly grade. Man, let the works of God be your motivation. You get up and stand up. So now wait for you. Let your be a guide and also fail and stop somewhat. Generation. Now will you know me?
Man, serious. So I'm trying to see if you're telling them like if they don't hold their meds, they're gonna wind up dead. Did I hear that? Am I hearing wrong? It's a pretty strong message. Yes, man. I love that. Intense, but beautiful still, same time. And I love the production. Is there some live instruments on that? I think I'm hearing. Yes, man. Tough artist. Tough artist.
Many work towards my career. Many work in putting towards my career. Understand me? So that song came up with that song and voice note it and send it to it. So from there, he was going at the studio and he's a player of many instruments as well, you know. So he was going at the studio and really play these instruments.
Wow.
Voice and you understand this balance and everything. So we just went and did that song in the studio.
Beautiful track. So that was like a live production just for the song. Love it. Josh Stone, you said. Shout out Josh Stone. Yeah, man, that's beautiful. And now you say it's a shame, right? So was this on an album or just you just
an EP? That was an EP. The EP was it's titled Better Jamaica.
Better Jamaica. I love that, man. I love that. Some people know, I'm in the industry. I'm not a Jamaican. I say I'm a born again yardie. You see me love my colors. I'm definitely represent. I have one son. He's Jamaican. I had a husband from Tower Hill. So I'm rooted. I'm rooted, and I really want the betterment of Jamaica. I'm really passionate about. I think you guys have one of the most, if not the most intense, best culture probably in the universe. And DJ Assassin just joined in sound. Yeah, and y'all need some help. And I think I get some fight looking the color I look, doing because I really feel I'm a conscious reggae artist. But I was born a Rasta. It chose me. I didn't choose it. So I'm just hoping that I can continue the same thing, getting that message out, and just the betterment. Just continuing. Because we don't want to say it's a shame. So I'm going to pull that one up now. It's a shame, yes or better? Which one next?
Yeah, that is it. It's a shame.
All right. Khausion in the house, man. Official Khausion. Check them out all over. We like to tease them. So all this is out for sale, yes, on your YouTube channel and all over. All right. Khausion. It's a shame.
Hey, yo, dynamic. I see the people them standing for nothing. And all because of that, them fall for everything. I tell you it's a shame, what a shame.
Big tune.
Oh, it's a shame, what a shame. Them morals and standards they can't be drained. Oh, it's a shame, what a shame.
Pull up.
I tell you it's a shame.
Yeah, man. Boy, if you're gonna say it's a shame and sing it like that, boy, go, Khausion.
Hey, yo, dynamic. I see the people them standing for something. And all because of that,
Khausion in the house, clean with sound.
I tell you it's a shame, what a shame. Do we all my people
Miracle
are
Prophet,
here.
yeah, man, the
Oh,
icon.
it's a shame, what a shame. Them morals and standards, they can't be changed. Oh, it's a shame, what a shame. We all my people are here. I tell you, it's a shame, what a shame. Them morals and standards.
Fire, 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 fire. Yes, Dwayne Edwards says, boy, your favorite. Yeah,
I
man.
can't believe what this
Big
man
two, big
is
two.
fight for. No, no. I say I can't believe what this man from the die for. No, no. I say I can't believe what this man was the cry for. No, no. I beg you rise up, my people.
One more time, one more time. Oh my gosh, we have a lot of music. I'm gonna have a tough time getting through, but I love this. I'm gonna pull up again. It's a shame. Caution in the house.
Hey, you are dynamic. I see the people them standing for nothing. And all because of that, them fall for everything. I tell you it's a shame, what a shame. We all my people are here. Oh, it's a shame, what a shame. Them morals and standards, they can't be changed. Oh, it's a shame, what a shame. We all my people are here. I tell you it's a shame, what a shame. Them morals and standards, they can't be changed. I tell you, say, I can't believe what this Martin did fight for. No, no. I say I can't believe what this Malcolm did die for. No, no. I say I can't believe what this Marcus did cry for. No,
Love the voice,
no.
Caution. Unique voice.
I beg you rise up, my people, because we are survivors. Oh, that the Marcus, I see a word that comes to pass. And all know them, they know themselves and them back down through the wall. And by your name every day, I hear them a call. But through them bow down and sell out. We see the one of them a fall. I tell you it's a shame, what a shame. Do we all my people
It's a shame, it's a shame. Caution in the house. See you in sound. Bless up, bless up, bless up. Yeah, man, we like to tease them a little bit. So, yeah, man, it's definitely a shame. I'm going to come back so you can see me a little bit. I like to show the, I'm still trying to figure out how to get the volume, how to get you loud enough on YouTube. So I know our YouTube fans are like struggling to listen because we started out originally with the Instagram, but it's really nice to have it on the YouTube platform as well. Yeah, man, I love that chat. I love that chat. Miracle Prophet wants to know what's the latest song you're working on. So better would come next. All right, let's pull up better, and then we'll give him a talk or something because we have a lot more music to play. Caution in the house. So we went from trust again. We're building a story. Trust, friends. Wrong turn. No meds for the kids, and when they have no meds, it's definitely a shame. But better must come. Better. Caution in the house.
Hey, you walk one for we are real and we really want to know. You know, see the system change. Alright then. Me and tell them a caution again. Jamaica we slogan change. What is the plan? I tell you a young tree man. Jamaica want to food and water. Slogan change. Come listen and man slaughter. Oh yes, some tree man. A better Jamaica want to food and water. Slogan change. Come listen and man slaughter. I know a lot of people who don't want to fly away, but them know how to shine. Which one the more we chill upon the ice, my friend?
Yeah, man, all the people in the village Jamaica. Stop the violence, man. Be nice. Treat each other good. Don't fight, treat yourself good. Positive self-talk. I'm a Jamaican son. I tell them, use your words, use your words, use your words. Stop responding to the violence. When we respond to the violence, stop responding to it. Just starve it. Starve it, Jamaica. Starve the violence. Don't starve the people. Starve the violence. Starve the hype. Pull up again. Better days. Yeah, man, Jamaica. You hear us? Listen to Khausion. Hold out for better days.
You must see the system change. Alright then. can't tell him I can caution again, Jamaica, we slow and change. What is the plan? I tell you I am dreaming of a better Jamaica. I want to go and water. Sing like the slow and change. I'm missing another man's brother. Oh yes, I'm dreaming.
Look him up. Khausion. Official Khausion alone. Beautiful music. Soul conscious music.
People who don't want to fly away, but them know version is. Someone who want to show me paradise. You know, see the place and nice. Which one them all we chill up on the ice, my friend. The hands out to the Jamiaca if they stop. The lock down the party, but the carnival for shot. Minimum wage, we can't live off of that. Full time, you know something about that. I tell you, I am dreaming. I'm not from better Jamaica. I want to go and drop.
Beautiful harmonies. It's beautiful production.
Oh, yes, I'm dreaming. I'm from better Jamaica. I want to go and water.
All right, I'm going to stop here to ask you, what do you think? Karen Campbell just joined in. Beautiful track. So what do we do to really get that to happen? You think that could really happen? And what does Jamaica need to start doing? The artists need to start doing. It's one thing we sing about it, right? And we talk about the problems. But any ideas? What would you tell them to do? What do you think we need to do for a better Jamaica? Where do we start?
First and foremost, it started. That to start from proper communication. Understand? It have to
Mm-hmm.
start from proper communication. And
Karen X7.
each parent or parents of it really guide them children. Don't spoil them freely. Just do whatsoever they want to do, but you know, be that parent who show the youth them the right way.
Yes.
You understand me? Teach youths right. You understand the veterans them always sing about that, teach youths them right, you know? So you can show them the way to really go right now, because you have many parents right now where really just let the child them have them own way. You understand? So them not the proper guidance, and many of these youths really grow to really, you know, do some things in the future where it really costs not just them, but it costs our country.
Yes.
And society a lot. You understand me? So, you know, so we have to really show the youth in the right way, and everyone have to play their part. You understand me? It's not just the government alone, because many a times we really sit back and hear people talk and say, the government need to do this, but the government need to do that. But
Yes,
what are you doing? What are you doing to contribute for a change? You understand me? You need to get up and do something that can help to change the situation that we are in.
Yes, man. Yes, man. Walk the walk. Yes, it's a collective. I'm here in Real Way. Sorry, I gotta share. We can share some of the comments. They say so true. Real Way. It's a collective. Honor to have you. Yeah, bless up to us. Bless up the room. Bless up from Soul Kitchen. What do you mean? I see Soul Kitchen just joined in. John. Yeah, man. It's definitely a collective. Each one has to reach one in order to teach and reach one. I love that. Naya said. Yeah, it's a big one. If I can share something as like an outsider, um, when coming into music, I got a lot of pressure, especially as a female, link the honey, to do, to do the hype, and that's great. Yeah, Jamaica, you guys are nuffy energy, but I gotta tell you, like I'm seeing a change now in social media slowly, but there was this passion, like other places don't do that in the world, where you guys see violence. Like I have somebody on my show recently, on my Instagram, and there's violence in the schools, and they're showing it. They're bringing it onto social media, and I say, no, you're fueling it. You're fueling it. Or we see children with guns in their hands, or children, smoking joint, and people think, oh, and I think that I blame Jamaica. We got to stop that. We got to stop that. Stop promoting. I unfollow people when I see them showing stuff that's controversial. I always felt that don't talk about the negative things. Don't even put those words out there. Just talk about, like, give me an example. I was a middle school teacher, so the kids have a lot of energy. You got to let them run and do their thing. And the instinct of a parent usually is to say, don't run, don't do this, don't do that. And I learned as a good educator, no, you tell them what to do. You don't tell people what not to do because they're going to do what you're telling them not to do. You need to tell them what to do. You need to show them what to do. So instead of telling the kids, like, run, don't walk, sorry, instead of saying, don't run in the halls, I would just walk by and say, walk, please, walk, please. And it's amazing. A calm walk, please, will send more of a message than don't run. And also, recently I was around one of my artist friends, police. We had a actually very serious situation. Marcus just joined in, Marquez. And I couldn't believe there were like five police officers arguing with one of my artists. And my artist was in a rough situation, and they just kept fueling the situation. So much so that a couple of the cops were ready to get physical. And I'm like, this person is just using their mouth, and I just quietly said, I'm tired of standing up between two men in Jamaica wanting to make, forget how I said it, but it just came out very soft, like wanting to um, bring something physical that doesn't need to be. And I saw the cop just kind of stand back into his body. He was like ready to leave his body and jump out. And I told him there were five officers. I said, listen, you see that man? He's so slick. Anything you come to him verbally now, he's gonna come back. You can't win him. So what are you gonna do? Try to fight him? Try to physical? And then I asked one of the officers. I said, "Do you have any mental health training?" And she was a detective, and right away she turned to the five of them because I said, "What am I gonna do if I start fighting with all of them?" So I try to see who is the one that can calm this situation down. And I spoke to that detective and I said, "Do you guys have any mental health training?" And she said, "No." And then she turned very quickly to the wall and she said, "We don't have a mental health expert. Leave this alone." Yes, you got to leave it alone because you don't know what you're doing. I saw another one today with the shout out to Denim Town. I mean,
But
it's
that goes back to communication.
yes,
And
yes,
communication.
yes,
Understand me? When you can communicate,
yes.
understand me? When you can
Kevin
communicate
Hutchinson.
with each other, it can solve a
Oh my
major
word. My
problem.
students,
That
my
is one
students
thing.
never popped off in my classroom because I felt them. So I knew if they came in upset, I could see it right away. So it never got to a brawl or a heated situation because I just would go out of that way. Or even like one time I had a kid, he wasn't even my student. He was a felon. He's a really bad kid. And he came to me one day and I had 20 things on my list. We're busy. And I set him aside. He wasn't even my student. And then but the whole day I said I got to get back to him because maybe I'm the only one. Maybe he was ready to kill somebody. Maybe he's really doing something so horrible. I hunted him down and I found him. I never forget. I think his name was Hakeem White. No, Hakeem. I think it's Hakeem White. If he's watching, yeah. And again, he wasn't even my student, but he knew I was just a cool teacher, somebody you could talk to. And I found him and I said, look, I don't want to be that person. I want to let you know at the moment, I couldn't get to you. I had all these things going, but I just wanted to see you. And by the time I got to him, he said, yeah, man, yeah, miss, I'm good now. But I got to tell you, he said, you help me for the next time. Yeah. Because he said, now the next time I get hot, I'm going to remember there was somebody there for me. Simple. So,
That's true.
yeah, I hope that message goes out. We continue to sing about it. We all love the hype and we love the fun stuff, but like these school things I've been seeing, and people are like, oh, what's going on with these kids? What's going on with these kids? If you're broadcasting it, then it's going on with you because you're making these kids know that they're getting attention for negative. Just stop. Just don't give attention to negative. It's pretty simple. And most of us respond to it. Most people don't want to be. We want our legacy to be better. I think a lot of these youths make one mistake and then they feel so guilty for it and they don't feel anybody bringing them up um, that they're lost. Empress Naya says teachers keep on teaching. Yes, to Jah be the glory. Yes, Empress Rastafari. It's a beautiful look. So
When you see in my music, we just always try to give a positive speech to each and every one, to really uplift themselves and, them
yes, man.
surroundings.
Yes, man. Positivity rules. Empress said, "Yeah, man. It's beautiful. I love your music, Caution. I really do. I'm hooked. We're gonna keep going. Let's give them a little light now. I don't know if it's time. Everybody, get your spliffs out. It's time for a little high grade. I stopped smoking on air. I do use, but there's just this funny thing again that we like to try to be adults. But get your high grades out, y'all, right now. Caution in the house. Caution, the icon with high grade.
J Storm Music. Northwest, cornerstone of the highest of the highest of the highest.
He says light, words out,
Khausion,
yes man, link
I done just that. If I wait just like give me this song, me no want no cigarette, don't give me no cigarette. If I catch up and can't give me this flow, I read every day on me now.
Well, pull up again, very passionate, one of the most passionate songs I've ever heard about high grade. I love it. I say, give me the
Northwest,
give me the
cornerstone of the highest of the highest of the highest. Khausion, I done just that. If I wait just like give me this song, me no want no cigarette, don't give me no cigarette. If I catch up and can't give me this flow, I read every day on me now. I grade as my wake, breakfast. Yo, chase down, me can't make a day pass. Can't think upon a contraband. I'm only a ganja man. So when they see me with me team, me a steam. Every no part of this store running. Next thing the mother bed, me no light. Move with the bush, we get cool right. Chase down me from the white grade weed, me no bother. Dark bush weed, me turn you in a ladder.
Yeah, man, another thing with these countries, yeah, man. Lighten up on the earth because these kids are taking drugs instead. So lighten up the earth, lighten up the earth. You don't give me up the earth, they're gonna bring drugs and other hard stuff. Lighten up the earth, rush on, yeah, man.
If I know my grade, I know my grade.
Make sure you follow Freeway Records, everybody, all over.
Give me a vibe.
One down Babylon, yeah, man.
Police stop me, pull me over. Say them a go charge me, be a DUI. If I know my grade, me now bother. Can't push weed, me turn you in a ladder. I grade make you go and push weed, make you lava. You don't bring your grandma, your mother.
Wait, repeat that. Can you sing us a little bit about that? High grade make you what? And bushweed make you what? Lava? Can you give us that? Sing us that little line, please, artist. I love that. Yeah, man. I love that. I love that. I love that. Let's pull it up again. High grade. Yeah, man. Sing along.
Northwest, cornerstone of the highest of the highest of the highest.
Light it up. Firebird. Fire.
If I wait just like give me this song, me no want no cigarette, don't give me no cigarette. If I catch up and can't give me this flow, I read every day on me now.
Official caution. Clean way itself.
Breakfast, yo chase down, me can't make a day pass. Can't think upon a contraband. I'm only a ganja man. So when they see me with me team, me a steam. Every no part of this store running. Let's sing the mother bed, me no light. Move with the bush, we get cool right. Chase down me from the white grade weed, me no bother. Dark bush weed, me turn you in a ladder. I grade make you go and bush weed, make you lava. Let me don't bring your grandma, your mother. If I know my grade weed, me no bother. Dark bush weed, me turn you in a ladder. I grade make you go and bush weed, make you lava. Let me don't bring your grandma, your mother. If I know my grade, I know my grade. I know everywhere you go and try grade.
Puff, ever say, not the grades. Yeah, man, high grades.
Man, study for this, we never buy a grade.
Remember also on Freeway Records YouTube.
Me now my time for a GUI. Police stop me, pull me over. Say them a go charge me, be a DUI. If I know my grade weed, me now bother. Can't push weed, we turn you in a ladder. I grade make you go and push weed, make you lava. Let me don't bring your grandma, your mother. If I know my grade weed, me now bother. Can't push weed, we turn you in a ladder. I grade make you go
Shout out
and
to
push weed, make
Jamiaca.
you
Thank you
lava.
for the hat. Yeah, man, he's in Houston selling all the Rasta clothes. That was a little gift. Shout out Jamiaca.
Make a one fun relief. Me stress on a star out smooth. What's next? They come back when you see me on the street. With me back, me back. Cut the letters of fire. Your friend never been at that father's son. Push it, fly your bird like butter is a thing. Cook it in a pot, chase down me.
Man, I want my high grade right now, artist. Yeah, man. Man, I miss my high grade right now. All right, so I got TNT. I got another new. I'm not sure what the rest of that TNT. Look how far. Rise. All right, we got four more tracks. So tell me which order, and let's talk a little bit more about. So who are you doing the music with? You recording it one place? You record yourself?
Most of the tracks, them. If I hear a particular name, Saddam, engineer and producers of many of my tracks, you know.
I think I must know Saddam. I think Saddam. I think I shared out the live to Saddam tonight. Must be the same Saddam. Um,
Maybe he's a Rasta guy.
I have him on Instagram. I think so. You'll have to Saddam. Click in and let me know if that's who I know. If I think so, I think it's somebody I know for a while.
Saddam aerodynamic, right?
I don't know if I have that. Maybe not. Let me see if I can look it up on Instagram. Actually, I think I have somebody even in on my. You'll have to check in. It's somebody I haven't spoken to in a while, but funny enough, I shared out the live tonight, so when you mentioned it, could be somebody else because people use the name, but
This means Saddam aerodynamic, so
aerodynamics.
we both do the chemistry, you know.
Okay, that's a beautiful look. So he does most of your voicing. Does he have a studio, or are you guys working?
Yeah. We have the studio together.
And open for other people, or are you just doing your own stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. So she wants me to introduce Rise again. Somebody's asking me for Rise. Can we play that now, you think?
Yeah, you can let them have their choice.
Okay, so all right, so the fans are calling in for Rise again. All right. Khausion in the house, Rise again. Share out the live, man. Big show, big artist, man. It's a pleasure to have you. Hold up. Yes, man. Oh, this is a big.
Yeah, through every situation that we're going through, no matter how life beats you down and everything, you can rise again and we're gonna rise again.
Yes, man. Rastafari. Every time. The spirit is eternal, and it's always darkest before the light. So just when you think it's the worst time you're ready to give up, that's the time you gotta pull strength from you. I've been there. Pull that strength from your toes. When you don't have anything, you don't even know where to get it. Just find it, pull it up from the floor, and just cover yourself and push through. Rise again. Khausion in the house. Big rhythm. Yes, man. Empress Nice. Keep focused, breathe. Just keep pushing through. Yeah, man. Big tune, I got chills.
Me tell them we fight you, and don't know why like them like you. Every time them push me down, I will rise again. And when the pressures of life make me school, I will smile again. Every time them push me down, me tell them no.
Salute. Happy Thursday evening, everybody.
Just not giving up. Them try to hold me up. Don't rise up like this. Black man people set them all the keys. Whole of fight not try running. Stronger than Samson. Super like Philistine. Michael Jackson. Believe it and no Billy Jean. Yeah, that's in the blood. Yes, it's in the village.
Thank you, man.
Me know the bad man. Kill them with a gun. Cut it. Every time them push me down, I will rise again. And when the pressures of life make me school, I will.
Thank you, everybody, for joining in next week. JC Money, yeah, man, big show. Yeah, thank you to Turbulence for introducing me to the artists.
Several time rise, a several time fall. Just not giving up. The more they fight, the more me stronger. The more they see me dead, the more me live longer. And when them come on with the anger, me just smile and laughter. Hopefully my cause are child. Protect me, step with me, I want. You can't trust people, them too evil. Them cut the truth in the dark. Every time them push me down, I will rise again. And when the pressures of life make me school, I will smile again. Every time them push me down, me tell them I will rise again. Several time rise, several time fall. Just not giving up. I'm just like a needle, sorry all about my people. Them can't bring me down to them level. No, not at all. Every time them push me down, I will rise again. And when the pressures of life make me school, I will smile again. Every time them push me down, me tell them
Yes, big up, up top.
several time rise, several time fall. Just not giving up. Them trying to hold me up. But we rise up like this. Batman people set them off to kill the Jew. Gosh, Caution, no one fight me try run.
Alright, pull up again, but artists, I love that part. That little
Your boy push.
I will rise again. The little lyric part. I love that. You can sing it along.
This is message you that. Sometimes you hear some man talking about just laughing and better. You're real that.
I will rise again. Great message. Great message.
We tell them we fight
No matter what.
and don't know one like them like you. Every time them push me down,
I will rise again.
and when the pressures of life make me school,
I will smile again.
every time them push me down, me tell them I will rise again. 7 time rise, me say 7 time fall. Just not giving up. Them try to hold me up, but we rise up like this. Black mind people, set them on to kill the tree, kill the tree. Caution, no one fight, no try run. Stronger than Samson, sugar like Philistine. Michael Jackson, the it and no military. Greatness in the blood, yes it's in the military. Mama was a little thing.
Love how you mix up the genres there too. Hot.
Every time them push me down,
I will rise again.
and when the pressures of life make me school,
I will smile again.
every time them push me down, me tell you no, I will rise again. 7 time rise, me say 7 time fall. Just not giving up. The more they fight, the more me stronger. The more
Make sure you're following everybody. Share up the live. Follow Clean My Records all over and follow Official Khausion.
Oh, play my cause.
Big chat. Yeah, man, go out and buy Khausion. We've got a few more tracks in the night. Artists. So, all right, let's Alejandro. So you said you had some like distant family maybe that was in music. Anybody give you a fight in the music? Family support you, friends and loved ones. I mean, I know we get a fight from outside, but
continue to fight me. Understand me? At first, them come as a loyal and genuine friend. That is why you hear real friends and trust.
yes, man.
You understand me? These songs are most of the songs that we hear me sing
Real
are
life.
the experience of
Yes,
life.
salute.
You understand me? So we get fight daily, but you don't know. We don't know. True. You know, through every storm, you know, there is always that bright sunlight, you know. So
That's the best. That's the best part.
Focus. Yeah, man, we just keep focused and keep on the same way, and you know, always a press, never stop,
Yeah, man.
never stop. You understand me? And not because people may, you know, working as hard as that we are working.
Man, Rainbow.
For
Karen
us
Campbell.
for us not to reach or dreams and goals. You understand me? That never stopped me from helping another artist.
Yes,
to
man.
really
Yes, man.
achieve their goals
Salute.
as well.
Yes, man. That's what it's all about. Knowing.
Yeah, man, always I get that helping and serious. So you don't know. Would I love for really more people really take the time out for really listen to music, go and stream it, and you know follow the movement.
Yes, man. The word power and sound. They said it before. Next Nomads. She wants to hear Nomads again, Karen. Yeah, we played Nomads, but we can pull it up again. Yes, sir. No problem. Karen Campbell's coming in. She wants to pull them all up.
Yeah, because what I want to talk about is like these jocks on the radio. They are arguing that the songs that they are getting now, and many people in and outside of Jamaica are saying good music now come out of Jamaica, but are they taking the time out to really listen?
Yes.
What artists like myself and many more are doing. You're not paying no attention to us. You're giving us a blind eye, but yet still you're paying attention to the negative and then
yes, man, the negative.
You understand me? So right now you need to really look deeper into the music because we're out here and we're doing our very best and we're not stopping.
Yeah, man. I love how your rhythms.
You need to embrace artists like us more and more because many of these
Tiffany.
artists, them did a sing songs like these, but
Tiffany.
no one paying any attention.
Yes,
So they
man.
move on to
Yes,
what
man.
is trending.
Yes, man. Yes, man.
You
Yes, man. They
understand me?
feel that. The hype. Yes, man.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes people turn good into bad, and that is what is happening. A great artist out there singing positive music and trying to get the breakthrough. They're not getting the breakthrough. But the moment
Yeah, we have that one coming up, Karen. Today, not tomorrow. Yeah, TNT. Sorry, I'm speaking to your artists.
The moment them start to sing these kind of songs that don't really contribute to our society, like uplifting our society, them get the highlight that they need. You understand me? And them are going to continue to do that because that put on food on them table.
Yes, man. Yes, man.
You understand me? And every artist are going to hold out
Tina Cooper,
like
nice to
me.
see you.
I know say here what me I continue to do the same way. You understand? Many of them are going to go down the road where them say I pay them and I put food on for them and them family table. So they need to really pay attention to the youth them from once them just starting.
Right, and if they want it just for now, for future, I like what you do because I kind of was surprised just seeing like your titles and your covers. I didn't expect it to be so conscious, if you would, and yet not every one of your tracks would be considered like cultural reggae, which is what I try to do as well. I love dancehall, love dancehall. I'm never ever trying to diss dancehall, but I think dancehall just went too far into the hype and into the negative message, and that's good too. You know, there's an audience for everything. There's adults, but I think I feel it just took over. So my passion in Clean Way was showing everybody that we can have the hardcore rhythms, but we don't have to have the hardcore messages. Or even some of my artists, I encourage them. You can do a hardcore version, but I'm going to demand you do a clean way because I want to sell you to the masses. So I was going at that brother Bob Marley lane because we still like there's so many people in the world that love Bob Marley. They don't even consider it reggae. They don't even give an identification to the genre. And yet in the music world, like reggae and dancehall, it doesn't even get rated. It literally doesn't get rated. Like I'm not lying. I'm not making this up because it's come to me. They've picked on me. I've had Sony Records and record people say to me, "Oh, you're doing that Islander music," and they don't get that conscious. To me, that is the music. That is the music. But I love again how you mix up the genre. You're doing a little rap.
It goes right back to what I was saying earlier. Whenever you get an instrumental, as I said, make sure you
I love
pray
that.
over it first.
I love that.
Bless the instrumental before you start to really hold that meditation. So it will bring the positive energy.
I love that. I love that. That's a beautiful message. Yeah, man. Say that. Say that again. Say that again. Let's boom it out loud. Yes. I love that. So say that again, but I want to say right now that this is a message to all artists. I'm giving this on YouTube. You know, dance hall, reggae, whatever it is.
Your care how the rhythm is you know, it'll give you that sound where you want to go hardcore. First and foremost, just bless the rhythm, pray over it. Understand me? Just pray over the
I love
rhythm.
that. I love
And
that.
just ask for that positive energy around it.
That's a beautiful. That's a beautiful.
And I told her that greatness will come.
Yes, man. Yes, man. When you wait.
Greatness.
I love that, and I think that's also a message for the road. I've told some gangsters that some bad people just slow it down. Just take 5 seconds, even 3 seconds, when you're ready to move. And I used to do it as a school teacher. I was a New York City school teacher, and my students used to say to me, "Miss, you take these fire drills so serious. The principal told us we were gonna have a drill. We know it's not real. Why are you acting like it's real?" And I told them because practice is what makes perfect. And when it really happens, if it's really a fire and you didn't have that practice, you're gonna be in chaos. But if you practice it like you and you took that moment to slow down, when pardon my language, when the shit hits the fan, that reasoning will come in. You're not just gonna be in chaos. So I love that. That is a way to say. Karen Campbell says, "Bless it," and then send the positive vibe into the universe. Yeah, man, it's true. Just a way to hold off your brain because we all have that propensity to just let our brain, run away from our heart, from our soul. Sharp boss, thank you for joining in. But I love that, and I'm gonna try to do that. I'm really gonna try to do that. I haven't done that all the time. I'm gonna be honest. I've tried to do that even with my team, and it's not something you have to wait for anybody to do. But this is the big message overall from the interview tonight. Caution is saying, yeah, pray on the rhythms. Pray on the rhythms as you get them. Short boys also say thumbs up, thumbs up. So we got another request for today, not tomorrow. I don't know if we're going in order. We got a few more tracks. Clean weight and sound. Caution, we're over an hour now, but it's okay. We got great music.
Them a make
Share
tracks
the
smoke
live and
next week and
stay
couple
tuned in.
days stand them a rest in peace. Tomorrow is a day that never come.
This
Yo,
is Karen.
traffic through them a worry
Shout out
about
Karen
tomorrow.
Campbell.
They never live today. While them a worry about tomorrow, today them pass away. Live life today, cause no one knows about tomorrow. Today I just joy and happiness and tomorrow my sorrow. Live life today, cause no one knows about tomorrow. Today I just joy and happiness and tomorrow my sorrow. So me no worry about nothing. Enough man them yeah I never want so me celebrate life. What a great life. You know some bring flowers on the place that they love me today. I you know when you might pass away. And my life me not live it for nobody. Do the things that make me happy. Right now me have some money in the bank so me tell my wish back to the party. Me just a go enjoy my work because me can't carry this home. Live my life today, cause no one knows about tomorrow. Today I just joy and happiness and tomorrow my sorrow. Live my life today, cause no one knows about tomorrow.
Big up, Caution in the house. Clean way and sound.
Tomorrow my sorrow. Live the best life that me I tell you, say. Not for tomorrow, today, no yesterday. Life short is not too long. I'm on quick to take a life for a few grand. So me I live my life with no regret. Money can't buy a new one. Set away the one old shirt.
Oh my god, I love it. But artists, I can't play them all through. I can't play them all here. We'll be through another hour, but everybody's just gonna join and go have their own party, go listen, and go buy the music all over. I love that today, not tomorrow. Still got three more tracks, and I really wanted to give you a little bit of one of our reggae tracks too. See if we can do a little freestyle at the end of the show, because I don't even know what to say right now. But all right. Anybody want to give us another? I have Look How Far, Rise, and New. How would you Look How Far? That seems like it'll fit next.
Everybody have a dumb plan. Represent where you come from. Caution. From I can tell you can because in all that I can. They can run from your band and they get to you and number one. Go for this and go for. Hey, young man, look how far we have come
Big
from.
sounds, big
From
sounds.
the gully and the dumb plan. But they still remember the total gun man. Look how far, Mr. P, look how far. Hey, stand up, look how far we have come from. Who wanna find the land? And right now we end up in a dimension. Me born poor, but we not let so. Hold on to your boat, don't let go. Every youth is a star, remember me tell you. No take one, be a man from a tell you. And from me make it up,
Big sound, love this.
right now, I'm steady breath. Be a guns, them never know that you the whole of the I know me bank book pick up, tell them man up anywhere. I know when we are the shop, look at everywhere you go far, it's every look go far. Hey young man, look how far we have come from. From the gully and the dumb plan. But let's see remember the come up.
Man, I love the rhythm on that. So, artists, have you ever? You said you pray on the rhythm. Have you ever prayed on a rhythm and then it didn't speak to you and you decided to trash it? Like, is that something you also do, where the rhythm, like, will it tell you? Do you feel something on every rhythm? These are some, very. I definitely hear a lot of attention to the music. We don't always, but every one of these sounds like there's a lot of live instrument and stuff. So, is there any time you got one of these rhythms and you prayed and it just didn't speak to you in your past? Is that also part of the process, or pretty much once you pray on it, like the message will come?
Yeah, alright. For instance, suppose you get the rhythm, you pray and everything, and you're trying to get that. It's not coming, but you keep posting it. There are times when we just leave it
Okay.
I think so let go and let God.
Okay.
Just leave it alone. You understand me? So I kind of just like fast the rhythm for days and just make it stay.
Okay.
You understand? But there is always that beat inside of my head.
That's true.
You understand me? It's always inside of my head. I can hear it. It's like it's continuously playing. So even though we now listen to it on any
Young Russian just joined in. Good night, good night.
I'm still hearing it inside of my head. So you have times when a song that I may wrote back then may come to my head and say, yo, this song can work.
Carrie Vibe just joined in. The general, Wagwan. All my team joining in. Yeah, man, great to see you. Sorry. And my producer, Young Russian, just joined in. Young Russian Mafia, one of my new producers and collabs. Exciting.
Yeah, so you made us have a song that I wrote back then that it just come to me and said, try this song on it. You understand me? You may want to groove some more or take out some words or you understand me? For it, in order for it to fit that. It worked perfectly.
Yes, man. Yes,
You
man.
understand me? So it comes in many ways. The message comes up, you know?
I love that. Well, taking your time is an overall message that I'm hearing and a consciousness about everything we do. I'm hearing, and that's a beautiful message to give the world. So I got two more Rise and New. I think I'm going to say Rise for the last. I think I kind of saved these to the end, even though you had a format because these are.
I think you play Rise already. Rise again. So it would be more like New Clocks.
Oh, I did. Okay, so then I think I only have New left then. I think just New, and then I want to pull up one of my new rhythms to let you hear, and maybe we could do a quick freestyle. All right, hold up. Let me find that one and get it ready. All right, New. This is New. What is it called? It just came up as New. New Clocks. Yeah, man. I say that. Karen's a big fan there. New Clocks. Khausion in the house. Another big rhythm.
When you might be with icon, don't you know that the clocks them bright then? You have a pocket full of green every day. Now tell them the whole pussy. No shirt and no shorts. Boy, I watch it in like YouTube. Remember them can't find all like blue shoes. Solomon, you know every day. It's on the holiday. Every day we have to neat and clean. We don't care if we cheap and clean. New clothes every day and a sneakers. In a with Sundays, I'm in a Jesus. Watch you, I'm in a fool, I'm in a idiot. If you're young and the money, me no free that. Cause I clocks every day and a sneakers.
It's the shoe? Wait, I gotta stop this. That's the shoe? That's the shoe? That's shoe? Hold up. That's the shoe, boys?
No, it's a collaboration with me and Killy One Side.
Okay. I was gonna say I definitely heard your voice, but I want to pull that up. So this New Clocks again.
He's just a friend of mine, you know, always at the studio and everything, and he's doing his thing, so we don't know where to feature younger talents.
Yes, man. Me love the vocal. Shout out his name again. Killy One Side. We love it. With New Clocks, Killy One Side, and Khausion. Just the two of you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man, I love it. Pull it up again. New Clocks. And I'm gonna let you hear the dumpling reggae rhythm. No reggae rhythm.
Don't you know that the clocks them bright then? You have a pocket full of green every day. Now tell them the whole pussy. In thick dust we now wear pussy. You pants no shirt and no shorts. Boy, can't watch it in like YouTube. Remember them can't find all like blue shoes. Solomon, you know every day. It's on the holiday. Every day we have to neat and clean. We don't care if we cheap and clean. New clothes every day and a sneakers. In a with Sundays, I'm in a Jesus.
Cleanway style. King DJ, King Divas. Yes, man. Empress Naya, thank you, man. Empress Naya coming to Cleanway and Sound. We got King of Team Jesus all night with Union and Trinity coming out on Cleanway and Sound. We got Big Pop coming out with the King Team, maybe an LP on Team way. We got Papa Joe coming out with an album.
But if your money don't have just in every day and your sneakers, in a week Sundays I'm in a Jesus. Once you put me no full I'm in a eater. If you get on the money me no breeder. Cause I clocks every day and your sneakers, in a which flip flop I'm in a
Khausion says, pray over the music, y'all, if you want to get his sound. And hopefully you get close. Lyrical Prophet, thanks for joining in. Again, thank you, Shadil, my cool hat, cool yard hat. Khausion in the house.
Wanna be like kill back paparazzi and follow me. On the way from here, so BBC, man, never lecture. Call me shy, baby. You class, I look at the ass next to him. Don't you know the big girl, I say you're baking. Money off the road like road, never baby. But if your money don't have just in, every day and a sneakers. In a week, Sundays, I'm in a Jesus. Once you put me no full, I'm in a eater. If you get on the money, me no breeder. Cause I clocks every day and a sneakers. In a which flip flop.
I love it, artist. I love it, artist. Great story. So give out some shouts. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna play the dumpling reggae rhythm. It's a new reggae rhythm that we have. So you want to do a little freestyle. See how you. We'll Meds will pray over it if you don't mind. But meantime, before we close out, say hello to your fans. Anybody you want to shout out? Anybody sponsors? You have time to talk to them now.
It's Saddam, Bulbus, World Team, Young Boss, you see? Everybody was support Khausion music. Empress Nile, and you don't know Turbulence, Big Pop.
Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes, man.
Everybody carrying them, everybody.
Yes, man. I love it. I don't know those names yet. I don't know Karen Campbell. I'm knowing some of those names. I love that you mentioned Pop and Khausion, and we had Young Russian in before. So the team keeps growing. I love it. You know, we're doing amazing things. Dada, shout out Dada.
Yeah, man, I don't know. We're only for people to pick up, I don't know. Slim, black ups. Yeah, understand what I say? Only for name, we don't want to call it, clean me.
All right.
It's in the gutty. Big up yourself. I don't know. Only for people who have to really shout out to
Little chocolate drops just joined in.
respect and manners. I say, everybody that you need on the life.
Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes, man.
Love is the answer to every question.
Everything.
The circumstances, you understand me? I could just try and work out these things because you see, lots of communication with a mash up as humanity right now. So we want everybody just learn.
Yes. Put down the phone sometimes at night. I tell people shut down the internet at night. Shut down. These are great, but it does not substitute, live connection, human connection. COVID is done now. We're not supposed to be afraid of one another. Yeah, don't fuel the hype. I say don't fuel the hype. All right, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of a let's let you hear it a little bit. It's called the dumpling reggae rhythm, new reggae rhythm. Nobody's out on it yet, and let's let you give a listen and see what you think. See if we can come up with a freestyle, or we could come up with something together. Just have a little fun. Dumpling reggae rhythm, first time. That's a lie. I have an artist in the studio right now on this, yeah. And you can hear a little bit of the sample I keep hearing. I never wanna hurt you, my love. I never wanna hurt you, my darling. I'm just kind of hearing that, I never wanna hurt you, my love. I never wanna leave you, my darling. I'm never gonna hurt artist. So pull it up, pull it up. All right, we'll pull it up and pray now. I should say just take time, listen to the music, and pray and oh Jah. It's the power of the word, the sound. What is right, always what is right. Pull it up. All right, here we go. Dumpling reggae rhythm. Khausion live freestyle. We say one more time. One more time. Good. One more time. We'll pull to show me a sign. Show me the real sign, not the dollar sign, not the dollar sign, not the real sign. Don't you know it's the time? Show me, show me the real sign. It's hard. We need the headsets and stuff, you know. Yeah, man. I love that artist.
That was what I was doing, as small as it can be. You just ask Father God for the sweet, just guidance and protection, and just block away all negativity, and just, you understand, focus on the positiveness, and
yes,
you
man,
understand,
yes,
he
man.
will lead you, man.
Yes, man.
He will lead you.
Yes, man. Bam, bam, bam.
He will lead you.
So that's open caution. You're welcome. Yeah, man. Anytime, let me know. Collab or come on. I have a lot of rhythms, so just keep the link. I'll be hopefully I think in June. Right now I'm supposed to know any minute, guys. Team Gambia, send my ticket. Yeah, there. It's a local festival, and they really want to put me on and make a statement over there. But again, because we're just starting back in, we're just sending the strength and hoping that they're working together to sell the tickets and fly me over this weekend. And then hopefully in June, I'll be coming to Jamaica. But it was a pleasure, artist, man, a real pleasure. Really love your voice and your sound. Like I said, anytime, keep the link. Again, thank you, Turbulence and the whole team. And again, any other shout outs? Tell them where to find you again, all over. And
Our platform at official caution.
K H A U
FFICIALKHAUSION. Official caution. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all over. You understand? We're all over, everywhere. I promote the music. So people who go out there and listen to music, or stream the music, get them songs up on the playlist right now. You understand me? Get them on the playlist right now.
Yes, man.
Try to keep a positive energy around right now. You understand me? Right now. Try to get that positive energy, because right now, darkness upon the face of this earth right now. If you
yes,
read this war, you understand me? Believe it or not, it's a spiritual warfare out here.
Yes, man.
So just let us pray even more harder than before. If you used to pay 3 and 4 times a day, your times that by 3.
Yes, man. And unplug. The message from Cleanway is to unplug. Shut your internet at night. Shut your Wi-Fi. Don't leave your phones on next to your head. It's very bad. Put them on airplane mode. It really is huge. I went through Six Boss just joined in. Swag Kid, nice to see you all. I went through this toxic mold. Actually, the whole clean way came from like a health. So I'm no joke. I know like all the latest. I'm a Rasta, but I keep modern clean, which means that I'm in touch with the corruption of the crops. And you cannot be living, breathing today without knowing the corruption of the crops. So mold, mold has taken over a lot of the crops. So you have to be very careful what you're eating because it's toxins, neurotoxins that are in the foods. Forget taking drugs, forget the other things. So one of the best ways, I guess the three first things that my doctor taught me, and part of the clean way when we make all this money, is the charitable side to get reverse osmosis filters to especially to ghetto communities, poor communities. People can sell. It's a great way to get clean, reverse osmosis, so it's live water. Himalayan pink salt. Get rid of the plastics. But one big, big thing my doctor taught me, well, two things. One is that our body is the biggest organ, our skin. So using your skin. So I brush my skin before showering, before bathing, cutting down the makeup and the fragrances in the environment. And then another big thing she told me, it was actually forbidden to keep my Wi-Fi on at night, and my son knows the same thing. Yes, yes, toxins and toxic people and mucus. Oh, I love it, Karen. Karen, link me up, follow me over. I don't know who Karen is, but I feel you, Karen. I feel you. Yes, she knows about these things. Unplug at night. Shut your Wi-Fi. Even if your neighbors have on your Wi-Fi, that's okay. It'll still, shut down it because you're plugging into the satellites in the atmosphere, and it's creating more dust, more particles. And that's why we were wearing the mask. Not a lot of people knew that. They thought it was to prevent COVID. No, you still should be keeping your mask around because there's too much particulate matter in the atmosphere. There's more and more dirt in the atmosphere, and it's going to weaken your body if your system. This little nose is like your human um, dehumidifier, and it has a big, big job for our body. It's the first thing that reaches the atmosphere. It's the first thing that gets the danger. And I learned because they told me I'm like canary. I'm so sensitive to mold that it'll kill me. I'll be the one to die. But everybody's sensitive to it. It's just that I got to know now what these things are. So much so that when I was coming through, I kept my computers from my home. And I said, oh, it's a computer. It's expensive TV and computer. They told us we could just spray it and vacuum it. Let me tell you, about 5 months into my healing, I got up one morning and I'm feeling strong and I'm feeling nice. And I sat down, I turned on the computer. My body just froze like kryptonite. Oh my God. And then I used the phone to take pictures. And when I saw what was in the computer, we had to get rid of everything. Yes, Karen, the nose is like a vacuum. Oh my God, I love what she said. Yes, well, not quite like a vacuum. It's really like a dehumidifier system. And behind our sinuses, there's actually one small place right behind our nose that goes right to our brain, open to our brain. So, it's really serious. So if you haven't, guys, try, see if just a week. People that are tired or feeling stressed out, just see for a week how much your stress levels go down if you just unfriggin' plug at night. Shut it down. Shut it down. No joke. And I do it religiously now. And the other thing is between 9 and 2 are the most healing hours. And that's as artists, and when we're young, those are the hours we want to start partying and occasionally, but for the most part, 9 and 2, if you're getting that sleep, you're going to heal. Your body's going to heal. If you're not getting sleep or you're robbing yourself of that 9 to 2 cycle, doesn't matter where you live, our bodies go on the circadian rhythm of the light cycle. So if you're up between 9 and 2 every night, over and over and over again, you're definitely depleting your cells and depleting your energy and depleting your youth, and all of that. So, man, artists, it was great. I love the positive message. Your fans, really big. Karen, man, keep go out and buying and promoting. And anything else you want to say to the audience? And again, the Rostumpin reggae rhythm is open for you if you like.
Yeah, I will contact you on that. Always, always. You don't know. One big up you don't know everybody to play a part in this. All of the people, big up the entire Clean Way Records.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. We're going.
Everybody.
Yes,
Big
man.
up everybody, everybody. I just want to show love to each and everyone.
This is right.
Love to each and everyone. Nothing but unconditional love.
Yeah, man.
Everybody.
That is the beautiful thing. Yes, man.
Yeah, great. So,
Greatness.
So,
Yeah, man. Greatness.
everybody, but remember to take the time out. Remember, take the time out. Pray as often as you can. It don't take nothing now for you for this,
Yes, man.
All a prayer.
Yes,
All a prayer.
I love that. And I'm gonna pray over the rhythms. You definitely changed
Yeah,
me.
it work. It really work. Really work. Some people may say
Kissing
there is not a
opposite.
creator out there. Well, that is your belief. But believe you me, the more I pray, is the better things are for me in life.
Yes, man. Yes, man. Definitely.
You understand?
Definitely.
So we continue praying.
Karen says hi to
You don't
Christine.
have to be, you don't have to be a Christian for you to pray.
Mm-mm.
Remember, nature is in nature. Always love nature and pray.
Yes,
A lot
man.
to nature.
Rastafari is a spirituality, and we believe. I believe that Yah is within. Yah is within, and
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just yeah, absolutely. I've been doing it a lot more lately. Like I've been speaking things out, you know, what I want, and not being greedy because I have a plan. So like, if you want money, don't just ask for money. You know, I say there's $1 million in the bank. There's $1 million in the bank. I've been saying it. I can't tell you. I've been having checks coming in. I don't even know where they're coming from. It's unbelievable. And it's just going back because I have a reason. It's going back out to my artists, and it's going back out to the team. And
Yeah.
when John knows you have a purpose, oh, he'll fund your purpose. He'll find a way. He'll move mountains. And again, if you don't believe it's Jah, you don't believe there is a power of the sound. Just try it. You know, put out the word and the positivity. And as I said,
It really works. It really works.
lock down the internet, take brain breaks, and you know, just do the right thing. Again, artists, it's just been a main pleasure. I'm gonna go roll a big high grade right now. Again, thank you to blah, 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 blah.
Thanks everyone
Turbulence.
for tuning in to take the time out to really
Jaka
come and
music.
watch me and Ras Dumpling, the entire Cleanway family. I do this interview. You understand me? It's a pleasure for
Thank
you
you,
to
thank you.
take the time out to really come support this right now. You understand me? And stay with us through all this time.
Yes,
You
man.
understand me?
Yes, man.
It's a pleasure.
Thank
Love.
you. Yeah,
Love
man.
is
Jaka
this.
music, say blessings. Yeah, man. So we're gonna post a live, guys. You can share this out. I'll try to take a little clip from it for you, but it'll be posted on our YouTube, on our Cleanway Records, and again, it's on YouTube. So over and out, man. Again, artists, it's a pleasure. Look forward to meeting when I come to Jamaica in June. Just keep doing the great works, man. Shout out. And again, thank you, Turbulence. Tippy Lins. Yeah, man. Everybody share it out. It was a great show. Up, up, up. Great show, y'all. Thank you so much. Come again next week. Our artist, JC Money.